Hey guys, welcome back to Arry The Stag. TR Tony here with Perry today. Going to look at his wonderful Triumph Stag.
Arry or Harry?
Definitely Arry The Stag, absolutely. So Perry, you've got this beautiful green Triumph Stag behind us. Let's go and have a look, and he's going to tell us all about it.
Great.
All right, Perry, great. So give us a little bit of background about your car then, please.
Well, we bought it just a year ago, and we bought it of a first owner. It's 50 years old now.
Yeah.
And it's not an original color. It's an Aston Martin color from the 60s.
Wow, very nice.
And he also did a green leather interior.
Yeah.
So the guy went into an elderly home, and we bought it. So we're very happy to be able to buy it from the first owner.
Absolutely. Let's go and have a closer look, shall we?
Yeah.
Just go past a couple of other choice-looking cars, which we'll no doubt come to later. So it's a silver green metallic, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's an Aston Martin colour.
They say it used to be in the 60s. It used to be an Aston Martin racing green.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. I love the wire wheels on there. Gorgeous. So what do they like to keep clean?
Oh yes, well, I do it every week, so then it's okay.
You're very good.
And now these days you have a coating for the paintwork.
Yeah.
You also have it for the wheels.
Okay.
So you spray it off, and they're practically green.
And they'll keep clean for a long time. That's excellent. That's really good. Beautiful. And a nice pinstripe there.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking really good. And the chrome on it is really immense. It really is. Just looking up close. Your rear bumper, I must say, looks immaculate compared to mine. I had to use the old tin foil treatment last week to get rid of some of the rust spots, you know. But Mark II,
I love to spend days polishing it.
well, I think it has to be part of the thing of owning one of these cars, isn't it, really? Yeah. So what year is this one?
1975.
75,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's a Mark II. It also has a hardtop in the same color with an Everflex green roof in the color of the upholstery.
I bet that looks really good when it's on, yeah.
And it has it doesn't have the original gear change. It has the German one.
Right.
So you have an English version and a German version, I guess.
Yeah.
And the German has like 3 gears, and the original only has 2, something like that.
So the Borg Warner 35 has 3 forward gears and 1 reverse. Yeah. So but you got a slightly different one in here.
Yeah, that keeps down the revs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, that's really good. And the seats look lovely, luxurious. I love the colour of the seats as well, don't they? Look
like a gentleman's club inside.
Very comfortable in there, Terry. Yeah, absolutely. And how far have you had to drive this today?
Not so far. It's like 20 minutes. We live close by.
Right, perfect.
So whenever I need parts, I come here as well.
Yeah, definitely very good. Yeah, so 20 minutes you were saying, Terry.
Yeah, so we live very close by. We live in a fortress town, which is close by. It's really beautiful.
Okay.
But if you're only here for a day, you don't have time to see it.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
No, exactly right. So what does having a Triumph Stag mean to you, Terry?
Well, when I was 18, I had a Triumph Spitfire.
Yeah.
For 10 years, I restored it myself.
Yeah.
And I always, I had like Rolls-Royce Corniches and Bentleys.
Very nice.
And my dream was always to have a Stag, because when I bought the Spitfire, I couldn't afford the Stag.
Yeah, often the case actually, because these were premium cars, weren't they, when they were new, you know?
And it's much more comfortable than a Spitfire, of course.
Of course, that's right.
I think we spent 1.5 years looking for a Stag we wanted.
Yeah.
And then I saw online, I had seen the green, but I didn't like it so much on the pictures.
No.
And because it wasn't an original color, I think, I don't know.
No. Yeah.
And my preference was the dark blue with the tan interior.
I got you. Yeah.
But then we went to see it, and the whole story with it, and it's also amazing how they did the upholstery.
Yeah.
Nice. Also the T-bar is in the green leather, everything.
Let's have a look. Have a look inside. Yeah. It's immaculate car. It really is. The paint job is superb. And,
it's nice and straight, you know. All the doors fit nicely and things like that. I always look for that.
Yeah. Perry, you got the stitched leather dashboard. That looks really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. The interior is really nicely done.
Beautiful. Carpet, same colour as well.
The quality, how it's done, is very good.
And there you can see the T-bar as well in the same green.
Yeah, and the cloth on the back seat is for the dog, so he doesn't scratch the leather.
Same for my dog as well. But no,
that's also why I wanted a Stag and not, for instance, like a TR6 or an Austin Healey.
Yes.
Because the dog can go in the back.
Exactly. Yeah. These really are 2+2, aren't they? You can get in the back.
And you can get people in the back also.
You can. Yeah.
And it's a lovely drive.
It is absolutely.
The sound. Then when I had the Spitfire, and I wanted the Stag because of the sound.
Yes. And it is quite a distinct, unique sound.
Yeah.
And the smell as well. Theo started his car this morning. It smelled lovely.
Yeah.
Really
With all the electric cars on the road now, it's nice to smell some fuel now
Some proper
and then.
fuel, I know, and that's why they call us petrol.
That's what we always say.
Call us petrol heads, isn't it? That's why, yeah. So, no, that's really good.
Driving electric, I do on the fairground, not on the road.
Yeah, exactly. That's really good. So what's the plan for the car, long term?
Well, I don't know, but you just want to drive it for a few years or something. You know, the point is, it's not that I had the corniche. You know, every time it went wrong, it cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
And with this one, it's all very affordable. So I think we can keep it for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely right.
I hope to keep it as long as the first owner did.
Yes, that's right. Well, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't exist then anymore, but
no, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and, like you said, the stitching on the dashboard and everything, it's done so well.
It is, yeah. No, can we have a look under the bonnet? Would that be okay, please? Yeah. That'd be awesome. Thank you. So. And the story continues. Look at that. Yeah, very pristine engine there. Look. Yeah, loving the chrome rocker covers as well. Standard configuration. No changes to it?
Yes, it has a bigger radiator.
Okay.
And we want now in Lady City, we want to have the how do you call that?
Oh, the overflow.
And the higher one, the metal that sits here. But it doesn't run hot at all.
No.
I have to say, it even stays sometimes too cold.
Cool.
Because it also has a extra fan.
Okay.
On it.
Yeah. So you've got that extra cooling. Yeah. And our Stag, my Stag at home, same. It's a standard configuration. And
the only time it runs a little bit hot is when you're in traffic jam.
Yeah. Okay.
When it stands still with the motor running, then it gets
up a little bit.
Hot.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's fine.
But not too much. When you drive, it always stays very cool.
Yeah.
But you know, I heard that this plastic goes wrong very quickly, so we want the metal one that sits up here.
Yeah, and then you've got confidence because the water level is higher.
But you know, everything time by time, because we had it a month, and we had a spark plug blown out.
Oh right, did you?
And it didn't go back in, so they had to do that.
Yeah.
And then 3 months later, the differential gave it up. So we had to do so much to the car, so that every time. And we went to in the north of the Netherlands to the Triumph Center there, which is like a 2-hour drive.
It's a long
and
way.
then you have to go back with 2 cars and pick it up with 2 cars again. Yeah. So then we said, no, do the most important things and the rest comes later.
Yeah.
But then I didn't know what's his name here. Theo. Then I didn't know Theo yet.
Yes.
So
he's a guru. It's just amazing.
So now we don't have to drive 2 hours to go to the garage.
Exactly. En he's got
Hij is ooit bij een expert in onderhoud.
Daar is hij gekocht. Daar is hij nieuw gekocht.
So now we're going to hear the engine get going. Got to hear it, haven't you? That V8 is just something to die for, really.
Oh.
Sorry, Perry. There you go. We got that. There we are. Starts first time. And how can you not absolutely love that engine burble? That's something else, Perry, isn't it? The burble, the engine burble, you know?
Yeah.
We call it the burble, yeah.
Yeah, I think it runs very smoothly.
Yeah, you can hear. Very nice.
Yeah, it was a good buy.
Yeah, definitely.
And also because the restoration is so long ago, everything looks original, so everybody thinks it's an original color. But the color looks good on a car.
It does, it pops. It really does. It's a great color.
And even in the combination with the green leather, it's like... Very special.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you, Perry. It's been absolutely smashing to see your car.
Thank you.
A real credit to him. Beautiful colour. What's not to love, fellas? Ladies, it's a brilliant thing. And just from us to him, Arry The Stag badge of honour goes to Perry to use on his cars. We've got a couple there. So
I'm going to put it on.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And we'll see you online on Arry The Stag very soon. Thanks, Perry. You're a good guy.